Well, this is Steve Ridgel, and out here in West Texas, it's Friday Night Lights season, football season. It's still a big deal in Texas, big deal in West Texas. But I'm noticing things are a little different, so I thought I'd just share a few observations about football season. One is if you're a young kid playing this, or you're a parent that's got a young kid playing this, boy, let them have a good time. Let them enjoy it. It'll be fun. Kids, and man, if you're playing on your high school team, you're a high school hero. Enjoy it and live it up and have a good time. And man, I hope you win district and I hope you go to state, and most of you won't. And so, that's just the way it is. Parents, encourage your kids. Football teaches a lot of great life lessons. One of those is that it takes a team to work together, and that's a good life lesson. Another one is life's not fair. There are always kids who are better than the guy playing ahead of them. Now, maybe the coach doesn't realize it, maybe there's favoritism, or maybe your kid's not really as good as you think they are. But football's fun, enjoy it. Now, let me tell you part two. If you're on Sunday afternoon watching the pros, most of you that your kid's a really good sophomore playing on varsity, he's not going to play on Sundays. He's just not. He's probably not going to play on Saturday anywhere either. That's just the way it is. A lot of kids play football. Very few of them excel. Rarely do they play in college, and extremely rare to play pro sports. That's just so enjoy football for what it is. Another thing I think you ought to remember is this is the way these coaches make their living. I don't know a coach that sets out to hurt a kid. I just don't. Maybe it happens, but most of these coaches are doing absolutely the best they can to mold these young men into strong, grown men. And most of the coaches I know are doing the best they can coaching, but, well, frankly, if they don't do well, they're going to get fired. So I don't know any coaches that say, boy, this kid's not any good, but I like him, I'm going to play him. They get hired and fired based on whether they win. Now, you can build character, you can do a lot of great things, but ultimately, your school board's not going to keep you if you go 1-8 every year. They're just not. So remember, it's the love of the game that has most of these coaches coaching, but it's also their career. So be a little sensitive to that. The other thing I've noticed, there's more and more young men opting not to play football. That's okay. It's still a little difficult in a culture where football is kind of the thing. But you know what? I know more and more young men who are good basketball players, good baseball players, and they're starting to say, you know what? I don't want to take the risk of getting hurt. And I know a lot of good athletes who had their baseball career kind of sidetracked a little because they got hurt in football. Some just don't like the idea of a sport where the main thing is to, well, pile drive somebody into the ground or get driven into the ground. It's not for everybody. And you know what? If you're one of those good athletes who doesn't play football, that's okay. Enjoy it. Go out and support your friends. Cheer hard for them. But it's okay if you don't play. So I like football. I'm a football fan. I like college much more than pros. Like high school more than pros, tell you the truth. Still have a lot of friends that coach. Have a lot of parents and grandparents whose kids are playing. I celebrate with them. Have a good time. Enjoy it. Know these are great days, and you're probably not playing past high school, so have a really good time.